Yo, it's LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe, tap, my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, I'm swift, my tactics are tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown. So listen up, here's the story of the champ. LordShaedow's the name, I'm the grime track vamp.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So in this video, we're going to be going through Act 9.3.1, first quest of 9.3. Here's the team that I've decided to go in with, and you will see why I chose these guys here when you see the path that I'm going to take. Now, disclaimer, this is not a guide. This is a walkthrough. All I'm doing here is providing some background information and some advice as I go through my run. There are some great guides out there. Three that come to mind is mcoc Noob, Jason Voorhees, KT1. I usually try to make my rounds with those three to get a feel for, you know, what the path entails and who's good for it and whether I have those champions. Okay, this path, and I messed up here. I didn't look at the node first. We'll look at the node in the second fight. But this node, every time they get the Scourge charges, they will have a chance to heal. Now, you know, Absorbing Man likes to heal as well. So I brought in the leader. The leader basically reverses regen, okay? And you can see the health. Now, notice the root. I'm going to say Kabam lacks imagination. Every time I see root, I think Kabam lacks imagination. I'm tired of seeing root. It triggers me. But anyway, look at his health just reversed and melted. Done. Now, I showed you my boosts early on. You do not need to boost for this particular path. And you don't need to have any relics. Okay? That's not going to be the case later on. There are some paths where you have to have a relic or you're going to just take damage for the entire fight. Not fun. Okay? So here we're looking at the nodes. There's that root. The Eradicate. Okay? The Eradicate gives you a lot more damage. And in this case, you have to punish their special with a heavy attack. And you get a lot of damage. But that's not the only way to do the damage. As you saw, I didn't do that in that first fight. The other thing that is annoying is the unblockable. I think it's every 3 they have a chance to go unblockable. Very annoying. You'll see I get caught by it. But the leader is reversing the regen. And see, look at that. It's a good thing I had that special ready. But I have to keep watching for the unblockable. Boom. And see, caught me with the unblockable. Okay? And she's very difficult to try to punish her special. But you don't need to. Bam. Done. Now, if you don't have the leader, you can use Void. He works. But you don't actually have to play the node. You can also just out-damage the regen. It's not a crazy regen, okay? So don't worry if you don't have the leader. You can out-damage it. You see I had Spider-Woman. Now, there are 2 champions on the team that I want to mention. Mr. Fantastic and Sentry. The reason they're on the team is because they have a synergy. That synergy will put 3, max of 3, power stings, passive power stings, every time you put a debuff. That's for science champions and tech champions. Okay? Now, we're not really needing to do that, but if you look, you will see that he was putting power stings. And so that's another way that you can deal with this particular path. All right, so it's not a hard path. I believe it is the easy path. It's certainly very easy to deal with. You also see I use anti-venom. If you don't know about anti-venom, you should watch my video. I do go into anti-venom. He does a lot of different things. He has like 3 different debuffs. One of them is a petrify, which will allow you to reverse the healing. He has great utility. Okay. I'm just using, I tend to do this. I like to use one champ until they're done pretty much. And sometimes I won't do that. Sometimes I'll switch it out just for fun, you know, to have somebody else to do to use. But Void works, the leader works. If you want to use that synergy, pretty much any science champion can work. But you're gonna have the best results with a champion that can reverse the healing. Okay, so whoever you bring in here, make sure they can deal with that healing. So I don't remember, but I think heal block may also help out as well. Like I said, it's a very easy path, and you have lots of options for it. Okay. So this fight here, again, just using the leader. Okay. And as you can see, every time I put a debuff, there was a passive power sting. Now that passive power sting, it's not really that powerful, but it is extra damage. Okay. And then look at this. Look at that. Look at the health. You definitely, if you're going to take this path, you want a heal reversal champion. And the leader, MVP. I remember when he first came out, a lot of us didn't really care for him, to be honest. And I was one of them, didn't really care for him. Now, here is probably the most difficult fight on the path. I would definitely bring someone in for this mojo. Okay, now, as you can see, I'm still using the leader, but I don't think the leader is the best option for mojo. But as long as I can get those regens, okay, you know, the Scourge charges are going to give them a regen for him to reverse. He works just fine. Okay, so as you can see here, he is going in. He is doing his thing. Just look at this. And then he's all the way over there because of the non-imaginative kabam. But we got her done. Okay? So if you have the leader, you just saw, he can rock it. Another one is definitely Void. Void is another one of those champions. And there's others. I would recommend also, if you have the Despair Mastery, max it out. If you don't, at least get a point in it. It helps out. Okay? All right. So we're going to swap him out. And I love it that they let me heal up by doing that. Okay? And Loki is going to be the boss that we fight. And I think he's the easiest You can decide which one might be easy for you. You have dish track here, so they need to have 3 debuffs. Ebb and flow knockdown, so you got to knock him down, but he's immune to stun. Okay, and he will go unblockable. So I'm going in here with Spider Woman, who I just recently got, so I had to, try her out. All right, intercept, so I got a nice little Fury. All right, and then he went unblockable and just kept on attacking me. Cool, cool. All right, and here we go. Finally got that special 1 off. Now, all right, haha. Okay, now I still have that synergy going. And I don't know what be going on when I just be getting hit. But anyway, you got to keep knocking him down, which is difficult. Look at this, just smacking me up. I'm just like, what in the world? What's going on? All right, now the other thing here is that. Okay, that you have to be careful about. That node right there, if you get hit, okay, with his special, you have a timer. Did you see the little call out where it said you are already dead? That's because if you don't do something, and I forget what it was, I think it's the it's not the special. I think you have to either knock him down or forgot now. Definitely look back and see, but if you get hit with the special, it might be the striker too, I'm not sure. You want to get rid of that timer or you're just gonna die. There's just nothing else for it. Okay, so I kind of didn't do Spider-Woman justice, but it's all good. All right, so now we got Mr. Peter Porker. And as you can see here, I'm starting to get a little bit of a rhythm here in knocking him down. Okay. The special 2, I found a little bit more difficult to kind of try to punish there. But if you're good at the special 1, maybe. But him being stun immune, I got a lot of my openings from his special, his heavy attack and my striker. Okay, so you see right there? I should have hit him with a heavy attack right there. But I didn't. All right, see? Like that. So punishing his heavy with a heavy works great. And punishing after my striker, those are the ways to do it. Okay? And that protection just makes the fight take a little bit longer. But you can see I got the spacing, and I want him to fire his special when the protection's off. Okay? But he doesn't like to do it sometimes. See? But we're getting him down. We're getting him down. I don't know if Spider-Ham is the best option for this. Somebody that has, perhaps a long, heavy attack, that might work out. Or somebody that can get other openings. Now, Cassandra Nova, I just recently acquired her, ranked her up. She has, it goes on cooldown, but if you have her and a striker and you punish his heavy with a heavy, I think she would be a really good option for this fight. One of the things that she can do, she will stun them when she's firing or charging her heavy. So that will give you an opening. You can also, of course, punish his heavy with a heavy. And if you have the striker equipped, which I do recommend, you have then 3 different ways to get your opening. And by the time her I don't even know what it's called, but by the time it comes off cooldown, you're good. You know, you can just keep on punishing heavy with heavy, striker, and then by the time you do a couple of those, her heavy will come off cooldown. Okay, so we got him down here, 8%. He's about to go unblockable. I was able to bait the heavy out just before the unblockable. All right, here we go. Here we go. There we are. Come on, come on. You can see this fight was taking forever, man. See, he kept getting that unblockable, which is annoying. Okay. And you can, wait, there we go. Oh, he caught me. And you can knock him down without using a heavy. Okay. It's just knock him down. It doesn't have to be a heavy, just in case you guys didn't realize that. He just has to knock him down. So you can knock him down with a special, knock him down with a heavy. You know, either one works. The reason I like using a heavy is so that I can save the special attack for when the protection is actually down. Do a little damage. All right? So that is going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching the video. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. And you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodged quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill tech mute I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll, no stress, no drama, just on patrol in the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight, LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite.